Hey guys, Ralph Havens here, Beyond Limits Physical Therapy in Bellingham, Washington, in Fairhaven. And today I want to show you something that I think will help runners and coaches. So if you're a middle school, high school, college coach, post-collegiate, hopefully the Nike swoosh guys and all the elite guys get to see this as well, because I have something that is different than most physical therapy, physiotherapy, chiropractic, body work type things that helps runners. And I want to explain it to you. And I'm going to use some examples of showing some footage of the Olympic, of the USATF 10,000 final, where Nico Young outkicked Grant Fisher and Graham Blanks made the team, and show what their stride looks like. Of course, very, very good strides. They have the best coaches and physios and chiropractors and mindset people in the world. And yet I see something that I feel we can improve on, and I want to show you this. The big idea is there's a way to improve what's called space in the body. And by space, I mean, you can see the difference when you see a high-level athlete like Michael Jordan or Haile Gebrselassie. There's some space, there's an energetic space to them when they run and when they jump and when they do stuff. And I'm going to show you that because we have a way to maximize that, to optimize that. And it's a different type of therapy than what most people use. So I'm going to share my screen and show you what I mean. And we'll just get right to it. So I think, let me show you first. Okay, so this is good. So this is Nico Young, of course, in the red, and Woody Kincaid, Graham Blanks. Here's Grant Fisher, and the guy in red, Nico Young, won, and Grant was second. Graham was third. But what I want you to do in this slow motion video is watch their stride. So they look great, but look at how far apart their thighs get front to back when they move. And think about the space in their body. Think about the space in their
Gone from me.
Think about the space. So let's go back and look at that again. Let me just get right here. Very important point, just to kind of consider how far apart the front leg is from the back leg when they open up their stride. You can tell there's a difference. Look at Woody, look at Graham, look at Nico, look at Grant, and look at this idea of like space in the body. How much space, how much energy are they using to run? This is pretty early on. So there's that. Okay, let me show you another one. Let me find one here. My son Ben, we work on Ben 3 or 4 times a week because I can. And you can tell, you can look at his, this is the first lap of his mile. And he's here in front. And look at the space in his body. And look at the space between his legs when they separate. Can you see that it's a bigger space? And he's somehow lifted, like there's more space in his body, if you can get a sense of the openness there. Okay, so now let's go back and look at our other guys. I'll show you this first, though. So, of course, most runners these days are doing stuff like this, like they're foam rolling, they're doing stretches, they're using massage, they're trying to knead out the knots. And we do something quite different with integrative manual therapy. I'm going to tell you about it, but when we do it, it helps to create space in the body, which is so important. Let me show you one more piece here. And here we go. So let me show you this piece. And this is Hannah, local fast runner, and she had a 2-hour session. So I'm going to show you her before, and this is her stride. Look at the front to back of the legs, how much space is in between the legs. And here she comes again. Notice the space in her body and how much she looks lifted or not lifted. We'll just run her through this the way it was on the video. And I'm going to show you again. This is before. So there she is before. Notice the space between her legs. Notice how she's lifted or not lifted. And then we're going to do a 2-hour session. So we did a 2-hour session. We did a 2-hour session, hands-on manual therapy using different techniques. And I'll tell you about them in a minute. And then after that 2-hour session, this is what she looked like. Notice the space between her legs when she's front to back and how much she's lifted. And consider the space inside of her body. She's more open. There's a space to her. We call it energy. It's like there's more lift in her body. She looks lighter, like there's more spaciousness in her body. And we didn't do it with stretching or traditional massage or chiropractic or those sorts of things. So that was here she goes. This is afterwards. Look at that space and look at the distance front to back. She'll run one more time back through. This is her body after 2 hours of integrative manual therapy and Helix Biomechanics. All right. So the idea with this is instead of trying to stretch something out, instead of trying to find trigger points and massage them, instead of trying to force the body to have a more open stride, what we do is we use an integrated manual therapy approach and work with the body to turn on self-treatment mechanisms in the body. There's nervous system mechanisms between the spinal cord and the muscles and the joints that actually, instead of trying to stretch it, we shorten it and let the body unravel stuff. And when we unravel stuff, then the body gets more open. So I'll show you Ben one more time, and you can just see the difference in what happens when you work with the body with this integrated manual therapy method. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I have something that I think can be very useful for, we're helping runners. We work with runners, and I help runners here in Bellingham, but I know I can help more runners. So I'm looking for the coaches that want a different way to work with their runners to optimize function. Of course, we can help them get over injuries, and we can help them with performance. So look at that open stride. And see how he has space in the body. So that's what I'm offering. And I've got a big idea that I'm going to run by you at some point. So because I've got an idea to have a collaboration between Flagstaff and Fairhaven, and that's going to be for another video. But right now I'm talking to coaches, runners, high-level performers that want a different way to work on the body that can open the stride, that can reduce the chance of injury, can fix up injuries, and can create this space in the body that is so powerful. So look for links below, contact me, send this to people if you know other coaches, other runners, high-level people. I'm looking to reach the people in Flagstaff. And of course, we're here in Fairhaven, so we love the middle school and the high school and the college here and the post-collegiate runners. We help runners get over chronic and recurring injuries and then improve performance. So we're at the interface between rehab and performance. So Ralph Havens, Beyond Limits Physical Therapy in Bellingham, Fairhaven, Washington. And I will talk to you hopefully soon.